Hello and welcome to the Friendly Spreadsheet with Kat Sklar. In today's video, we're going to talk about a magic trick for combining spreadsheets that are essentially the same without copying and pasting. So this trick does work in a limited number of circumstances. First up, you need all of your files to be in one folder. So here I've got them in one called the details because my data sets are interest rates are exchange rates from the Federal Reserve. They need to have the same columns across the top, like exactly the same on all of them. The columns can be in a different order, but they need to have exactly the same names. And each worksheet that you want to combine needs to have exactly the same name. So we're going to quickly visually verify this. If you know your spreadsheets and you've gotten them out of some arcane, cranky old system and you know they all have the same name, you don't need to manually check this for the trick to work. I do have a stray sheet in here, and that's okay. We'll see what to do with that when we get there. There's the same name. The same name. You'll notice these have different numbers of rows, and that's okay too. So we're going to get ourselves a blank workbook. And what we have is a data problem. We have lots of data that's essentially matching, and we don't want to copy and paste it because that is tedious. So we're going to go to the Data tab, and we're going to go to Get Data. And since we put all of our files, we're going to go to the From Files in a folder and From folder. You're going to find your folder. And it's going to bring up a dialog box. It's going to be like, hey, I found 4. And we're going to be like, yeah, that's good. And then down here at the bottom, there is this combine button, and we're going to choose the bottom button from those options. We're going to choose combine and load to. And it's going to be like, hey, I noticed that you have 2 different worksheet names in this population in the first file, and we want this one. So it's going to look for only sheets that have this exact name. We'll say OK. It's going to chug along to itself a little bit. We're going to take the defaults here. A table and a new worksheet are perfectly fine options. And voila, we now have data from 4 different files. And for that whole date range in one thing, 0 copying and pasting. I hope you enjoyed this tip from the Friendly Spreadsheet.